Hey everyone, Mrs. Guerrero here. Today we are going to update page 30 and 31 in this video in your interactive notebook. So the title of those two pages is Evaluating Functions. So you're going to go ahead and make sure that you've got page 30 and 31, both with Evaluating Functions. There are two foldables that you're going to need for this particular page in your notebook. You're going to need the page that has the function notation on it, as well as graphing functions on the coordinate plane. So once you have those two documents, we're going to go ahead and start to fill those out. So all you're going to do is you're just going to take that function notation, function machines, and just fold it directly in half just to make a simple book. Now you'll notice that there are some information to fill out here. Keep in mind, a function is like a machine in the sense that you put something in, it does a calculation to it, and it shoots out a value in the output. So that's what we're going to kind of write up here. So you'll notice it says a function can be thought of as a machine that assigns one output to every input. So make sure you have that. If you don't have this written down, you can pause the video here. So then we go ahead and we start to talk about what does it look like, this function notation, right? So f of x is just the name of the function. And the x tells what number to put into the function. So this little spot right here is just a placeholder telling us what are we putting into the machine, okay? This 3x plus 4 is the function. That is what we're doing. That's the calculation that we're going to do, okay? And then the last thing is this f of x component. And all that means is that that's the output of the function f when the input is x. So go ahead and make sure you pause the video at this time, zoom in if you need, so that you can get all the appropriate information here. The next component utilizes these two little function machines down here at the bottom. And you'll notice I'm asking you to evaluate f of 2 and f of negative 1. Well, we're going to put 2 into the function machine. And our function is 3x plus 4. Well, after we calculate 2 times 3x plus 2 times 3 plus 4, we should get 10. Therefore, f of 2 equals 10. So go ahead and fill this information out. Now this might look a little different than the way that we did it in class, but that's okay. Remember, there's more than one way for us to look at this information and calculate this information. Your responsibility is to fill out the inside. So you are going to use the following two functions. F of x equals x squared plus 3, and g of x equals x plus 1. From there, you're going to calculate your functions that I'm asking you to do. And you notice at the bottom, it's got some variables. Give those a shot, and if you've got questions, come and see myself or Mrs. Kender. So you're going to fill this all out on your own, and you could use my notebook as a reference to check to make sure that your answers are correct. So this is going to get taped in on page 30. Right at the top, just taped in right there. And we're going to just tape in at the top, and then tape at the bottom so that we still are able to open and close the book. Okay? On page 31 is this graphing functions on the coordinate plane. And it's very straightforward in the sense that we're just going to take the input and the output that we get and graph the ordered pair. So I've already done the first one for you. So the function that we're going to use is f of x equals 2x plus 3. That's what our function is. So if you notice, negative 5 is our input. So in function notation, it's f of negative 5, which when we calculate that out becomes negative 7. In an ordered pair as a function, it's negative 5, comma, f of negative 5. But then the actual ordered pair is negative 5, negative 7. You're going to fill out the rest of this for the rest of these inputs. Just follow along. Once you're done, you're going to take all of the ordered pairs that are in the ordered pair column, and you're going to plot them on your coordinate plane that's right here. Of course, if you've got questions and you want to see the correct answers and see how it's laid out, come and see my notebook at the end, and I'll be happy to show you this. Okay. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like this video, and if you did enjoy it, go ahead and subscribe for more video tutorials. And of course, if you have any questions regarding any of this information, come and see myself or Mrs. Kender for extra help. Take care.